I done stepped in a whole ass nail right there.
Lost my mic, one of my mics. I have one of them in the bag still. I lost the mic and the receiver that plugs into the phone. No idea how this happened. He was, unfortunately, it was his first time using a forklift and unloading the truck. I was supposed to I was going to pick up something today at 11, but they gave it to another driver. He wasn't able to do it. They said on his way there, he forgot that, on his way back, he forgot to stop and pick it up, which is crazy. Because how do you forget your money?
Slowly going fast, and we back at it with another one. What's good with y'all, man? Yeah. We in the sleeper again, boy. I had to beg and plead. But yep, I got my bedding and a few items and stuff like that. I'm ready to go. We headed to Vallejo. You know what I'm saying? Land of the side shop. You know, Mac Dre and E40, all of them too short from Vallejo. I think too short from Vallejo. But yeah, we headed up the side. We headed up to 5. Going all the way live. It's gonna be a good time, man. Good run. You know, I'm gonna sit up listening to my, books on tape. Man, they coming out with these full cast audio books. I'm telling you, they need to make more. They got the Harry Potters on. Don't judge me. Don't. I see that look on your face. Yes, I've been listening to Harry Potter full cast audio. Try it before you knock it. It's like watching a movie just with your ears. It makes sense to me. But yeah, it's dope. The full cast audio, they be 10 to 20 hours. Lovely. The whole drive, I'm just listening to that. It's lovely. But yeah, after finally get to show y'all the Fontana yard, all the trucks at. I'm about to pull out this truck out this spot, park my car in the spot. We in the Subaru today. If y'all watch my car stuff, Subaru might be gone, man. We've been at the BMW dealership trying to work out deals. They ain't giving me what I want yet, but a new car might be coming to the channel. Man, for the price, they can't beat it. They're offering to buy my car for basically what I bought it for, and I put 25,000 miles on it, so I gotta let it go. But luckily I got a truck with full tank, full DEF, so I ain't gotta stop. So I'm gonna get back to y'all probably at the Rancho yard when I get my load. Hopefully it's something simple, not what I mean by simple is a roll-up door, because that makes your life so much easier when you got a roll-up door and don't have to pull forward and block traffic. Opening the doors, you can just back right in and knock it out. I think the Vallejo spot I've been to before is a spot I've been to before. Hopefully it's what I think it is, because the people there are nice, real cool, funny people, and it's a good place I could park my truck and sleep at. So hopefully that's where I'm at with it tonight, and I'll get back to y'all when I get to Rancho. Get loaded up, get this trailer. All right, we back. We at the Rancho yard, about to get connected to this trailer. All right, and back into it and all that. And it's just hilarious, because every single time, every Sunday, I go through the same things, right? Literally, I have to tell them every single Sunday, hey, I can't come earlier than 12 o'clock. I'll be at the Fontana yard where I get my truck at 12 o'clock. That is the earliest I can be there. I won't get to the Rancho yard till about 12:30, depending on how long it takes me to find me a sleeper. It took a minute this time because old boy was sitting there arguing with somebody else in Spanish, so I didn't even know what they was arguing about. Come on now. All right, there you go. But let me make sure this is connected. All right, we good. But he's sitting there arguing with him while we trying to go. But hey, it's whatever. I ain't in no big rush. So I get here, and before I even leave the yard in Fontana, they text me ETA. I tell them about 15 minutes. I just finally got in the truck, got in the sleeper. After it took a minute for him to fly me a sleeper, and we was off. I told him about 15 minutes. I get here, and she's like, yeah, that's why I was asking for ETA. And I said, hey, well, I tell you guys every single week since I've been here, which is almost 3 months now, I've told them every week I cannot get here any earlier than 12 o'clock. Can't do it. So one of the planners asked, is there a reason why? Yes, there is a reason why. I took this job because they told me I could work Sunday through Thursday from either start time at 12 p.m. We're gonna make it, yeah. Start time at either 12 p.m. or 2 p.m. 12 to 2 is what they told me my start time to be. So I said, all right, cool. They told me they prefer me to be here at 12. Cool. So I planned my child. So I planned my babysitting and everything around that. Being, oh, that ain't gonna make it. Yeah, that's not gonna make it. No, not gonna make it. So I planned how I have my kids and everything around my job hour. So it's already set in stone, right? I have 2 kids. I have both my daughters. Damn, all on my foot. Man, I can't even get through this. Yeah, I done stepped in a whole ass nail right there. Luckily, that didn't go through my shoe. Oh, these are some good shoes right here, boy. These are steel toes, so. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I take that nail out. I can feel it. But yeah, so like I said, I can't start earlier than 12. I can't do it. I got my kids' schedule set up where I drop my kids off 10:30. I'm on the freeway by 11. My job is about 45 minutes away. I get there about 15 minutes early. Everything works out like that. Just works out perfectly. I'm not changing that. You know, it's not going to change because it works perfectly. You know, I don't argue with my baby mama. Everything works. Now, if I change my schedule, that can start arguing with my baby mama. Or if I try to come in earlier, then it's not gonna start arguing with my baby mama, but I'm gonna have to figure out babysitting stuff. Because sometimes my mom isn't available on Sunday to watch the kids, and I'm not paying nobody if I could just come in at the right time and not have to pay nobody. You know, when in this trucking game, every dime counts. Every single dime counts. Every mile counts. Every dime counts. How much you spend, and you're trying to be a responsible adult, take care of your kids, pay bills on your own. Everything counts. You know, so I can't mess around and lose money by coming in a couple hours early, because they're not gonna. JB Hunt ain't about to pay me an extra $120 or however much it costs to pay a babysitter to watch my kid for a couple hours. So every week we go through this argument, and I tell them the same thing. It's not even an argument. I just tell them I can't. This is just it. There is no fighting them. There's no fighting it. There's no. I'm not gonna come in earlier. I'm not gonna nothing. I'm coming in at 12. It's the earliest I can get here. That's it. Simple as that. I'm not taking time away from my kids. There's a little bit. It's not much, but that's more time I get to spend with my kids. And I always tell people, time is worth more than money. You'll never get time back. You'll never get it back. There's nothing you can do to turn time back. There's nothing you can do to do that. You can always make more money. You can always do extra stuff to make more money. You can make money while you're driving. You can make calls and do whatever. You can always make more money. You can't turn back time. Your kids gonna grow up and they're gonna be mad at you because you didn't spend all the time with them. Especially, I got 2 girls. They need their daddy in their life. That's it. Man, I'm gonna see y'all when I get up to Vallejo. Actually, my first stop is in San something. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. San Rafael. San Rafael is my first stop, so I'll get back to y'all when I get up there. And yeah, I'm liking the new cut though. Feels smooth. Make my face look a little slimmer. You know what I'm saying? I'm down 40 pounds on y'all. I done lost 40 pounds in probably about 3 months. And I've been doing it the healthiest way possible. I haven't been able to lift weights, which makes me mad, because normally I'm, kind of stalky. But I haven't been able to lift weights because I just don't have much time in the morning before work, and I'm tired, man. Tired after working, 10, 12-hour days. But I gotta get back in that gym. I bought a jump rope with me. I got my jump rope in my backpack, so we're gonna try to hit some circuits and stuff while I'm out there on this road, man. But I'll get back with y'all. Boy, I'm pissed off. I'm highly upset right now, man. First off, I drive all the way up here, and
I was trying to get them to dispatch me before I left. I sent them 3 messages at like 1 o'clock. It's now 12 midnight. It is midnight. It's literally 11:59. It's midnight, and they didn't dispatch me until 11:50. When I finally got up here, and I'm sitting here parked, ready to go. I've been here for about an hour now, and I haven't even made my bed yet. I haven't put my sheets down, nothing. I just drove up here straight, try to get up as early as possible so I could stop as early as possible. I'm still at the first stop in San Rafael. I'm pissed off, bro, because for one, trying to get them to dispatch me, and then they finally dispatch me and they expect me to fill it out. Which means if I fill it out, because I'd already been here for an hour when I called them and said I still haven't been dispatched. I sent 3 messages at 1:30. Trying to get me to fill it out, I can't fill out the initial time I was dispatched or the initial time I got here. So I had to call back and tell them they're gonna have to fill out my dispatch because I need to get my detention pay, which will start in about 30 minutes. So I've been here about an hour and a half, and my detention pay will start in 30 minutes. Now the store, called the store for 30 minutes straight, nobody answered. Nobody answered, right? Went to the front of the store, looked in the store, nobody's in there. No cars were here. I called dispatch. Hey, nobody's here, nobody's answering, I can't reach nobody. Like I'm just sitting here waiting, and nothing's going on. I have 2 hours left of clock. I've been on duty for 12 hours now. I got there at 12, started at 12, went on duty at 12, and after getting my loads, everything, I left the Rancho warehouse at 1:30. Drove straight up here, only stopped one time because it's 8 hours and like 30-minute drive. So I got stuck in traffic for like an extra hour. Stopped for 30 minutes just to get refresh my clock. 30-minute break, ate a sandwich, got on. And I'm telling them, I'm gonna run out of time if somebody doesn't hurry up and get here because I only have 2 hours left. I still have another drop to do. That's 30 minutes away. It takes 30-40 minutes to unload the truck. Still nobody here. So what I'm about to do, if I don't get somebody back here by 12:30 to unload this truck, I'm going to park right over here. There's another JB Hunt truck parked over there. I don't know if you can see the lights from it right there, but there's another JB Hunt truck. I'm gonna park right behind him. And his warehouse looks abandoned, so I don't think I have a problem. Nobody would try to kick me out from parking over there. But I'm about to park over there and go to sleep for the night. I'm also pissed off because somehow, some way, I lost my mic. One of my mics. I have one of them in the bag still. I lost the mic and the receiver that plugs into the phone. No idea how this happened. Literally no idea, because I recorded the last clip that you guys saw when I was still at the Rancho yard. I was in the truck, so I took the mics off. I know I put them in the bag. I've searched this whole truck inside and out. They're not in the truck, so I don't know. I must have maybe put them. Sometimes I put them in this pocket if I'm like recording, and within the next 5 minutes or so. So maybe I did that and dropped them. I know I didn't put them in my pocket, my pants pocket. I never do. So I have no idea. They just disappeared into thin air, and that's it. They just gone. When I get to the Rancho yard tomorrow, I'll ask and see if anybody found them on the ground or something. Maybe somebody did. But if somebody finds a receiver and the mic, they probably gonna try to keep that. So luckily they're the DJI Mini, so they're not expensive. They're only like 20. I can buy just the receiver for about $10 to $20 I've seen online. So it's just been a bad night, bro. It's already 12. I'm tired as hell. I am extremely tired, bro. I just want to go to sleep right now. I got done driving 8.5 hours to sit and then sat here for another hour and a half, waiting for somebody. And we're coming close to 2 hours in about 20-25 minutes. So after that, I'm going to sleep, bro. Going to sleep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of this load, or this run, I'll say? So last night was crazy. You know, I parked at the location of my first drop in San Rafael, and I had to wait 2 hours for the unloader to get there. So I got detention pay for that, which is good money. I'm happy about that. It's not much, but hey, anything's better than nothing, right? Then I had no time left. I had about an hour left by the time he got there. So we unloaded the truck, and he was, unfortunately, it was his first time using a forklift and unloading the truck and doing all that. So it was a little, man, I got some brush right there, man. Anyway, it was his first time unloading the truck, so he was slow, you know, extremely slow, and they didn't have a chain for me to pull out the first few pallets, and they don't have a dock. So when they don't have a dock, they usually have a chain on their forklift, and that way I could chain it up to the first few pallets, maybe 4 pallets, to get them out and give me room to maneuver when they put the pallet jack in there, the electric pallet jack in there, right? And he didn't. So they were able to take out 2 pallets, and then I had to just finagle my way to turn the pallets around sideways and back out enough, and then I had to move the pallet jack with my hand. It was a whole ordeal. It took a while. So by the time I was done, I had less than 30 minutes left on my 14-hour clock. You know, literally worked a 14-hour day, and then I just parked there, went to sleep for the night, and as soon as my clock reset, which I was surprised that I was, you know, up and awake and slept good and everything by the time my clock reset. So 10 hours wasn't enough. I said I was gonna sleep for like 12. I was gonna take a 12-hour break, but I didn't need to. I could have though. So they called me and said that, hey, because I was supposed to I was gonna pick up something today at 11, but they gave it to another driver. He wasn't able to do it. They said on his way there, he forgot that, on his way back, he forgot to stop and pick it up, which is crazy. Because how do you forget your money? Because that's $30 right there for one stop, and then, you know, the mileage of carrying the load, all that. So hey, to each his own. So they asked me if I could stay out here another day, do them a favor, stay out here another day. That way I can pick the load up tomorrow morning at 8. So that's Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. They want me to pick the load up. I told them, yeah, because I'll get extra pay. That's about $250 extra. I'll be getting on top of the miles driving up here, the miles driving back, the stops, everything else. So yeah, hey, $250 extra for, you know, just staying the night. I'll take it. I think it might be more than that because of how far I am from our terminal, because he was trying to explain that to me. He said, hey, I think it's more. It's $250 for the day rate, but I think because you're so far away and you're having to stay an extra night, it's going to be a little more than that. So of course that was good to hear. So we'll see how that works out, how that looks on my check. And yep, this is where I was at. This is the Vallejo. They also don't have a dock, so I had to go in there, go up into the parking lot, and then back straight up to where you see these people right now, still pulling in stuff and doing some of the pallets and stuff like that. I don't know what you think you're looking at, player, but keep on pushing. I ain't the one. But yeah, so that's it for today, man. I am gonna drive, I believe, 2.5 hours, 2 hours 30 minutes to where the place I'm picking up from, which is south of Modesto, off the 99. So I'll probably be taking the 99 back. And yeah, it's not bad, but it was a long day. Everything was just, you know, traffic, all that stuff just took forever, man. That's all it really was. But yeah, we got it done, and then we're gonna head back. And hopefully I can maybe find a truck stop from here to there that I could park at, maybe around Modesto or something I could park at, since it's still early, and find a spot, and I'll be able to chill there and be happy. So hey, man, till the next one, y'all.